Are we on? Apparently. I never know what to say when I get on camera. Alright, y'all. So today I'm doing a mukbang. It's my first one of these. Probably be my last one. And this camera is so weird because now you can't see what I'm eating. But I tilt this down. That's what I'm eating. I am eating. What I'm eating today, y'all, is some KFC crispy chicken, 2 pieces. And this is some homemade 7-layer salad. And I have a story about both of these, which is why I'm eating them. So, I'm going to put this back on my face. And get to eating. Okay, this is really weird. People do this. They just sit and eat on camera. It's very strange. Anyway, I probably won't be able to eat all of this, but we'll see how far along we get with it. So anyway, I've got my gold utensils and my gold glassware because I'm just so classy. You know. Let me pray. Amen. Let's see. So what have y'all been up to? I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm sorry about that. I've just been going through a whole lot, so you'll have to excuse me. But I should be getting back to my normal schedule of uploading videos. This was just something different. I actually have some footage of me and my friends going out. I've been out for the past 2 weekends. One was a friend of mine's, well, actually both of them were friends of mine's birthdays. And the weekend before last, we went out. And then last weekend, this past weekend, today's Monday, so this past weekend was actually another friend of mine's birthday. And she actually just wanted to have a little get-together at her home. But we still had fun doing that. And I had a little footage that I was going to include, I guess, in between me eating. I really don't know how it's going to go. This chicken is surprisingly good because I normally don't like KFC. There's a couple reasons. But I got it crispy. And so this crispy was not bad. I hate the original recipe. But you know, I feel some type of way being a black man on TV, YouTube, eating fried chicken. But you know, I'm on a diet, trying to get back on my diet. So the reason, it's tasty. The reason I'm actually eating this, excuse me, is because my friend whose birthday it just was, Whitley, this past weekend, she requested me to make this 7-layer salad for her birthday. And so it was her birthday or whatever, so I made it especially for her. And it's kind of time consuming, and a lot goes into making this 7-layer salad. And so whenever I make one to take somewhere, because people are always asking me, it started with my mother making them, and now I guess it's trickled down to me. But whenever I make one, I'll always make two because it takes just as long to make one as two. And then I have one at home because we love a 7-layer salad. And the reason I have the chicken is because nothing goes better with 7-layer salad than fried chicken. But anyway, my friend requested that I make this because I make it every year. Like, I have a cocktail party every year for my friends around Christmas and the New Year, and I always have a 7-layer salad, and they love it. This actually started with, I mean, now, this is not a recipe that is exclusive to us. You can Google it and find different recipes for 7-layer salad. But my uncle, who's really just a friend of my mother's, he's like a chef, and he taught her this recipe like back in the 90s, I guess. And my mother worked for the same company for like 25 years. And every year they would have a holiday party. And every year she had to make this salad. And on top of that, anytime we have any type of, family function or anything, people request this salad. And then eventually, when I got older, I learned how to make it, just watching her make it or helping her make it over the years. And I started making it for my friends, and now people just always request it. And it is really good, but it can be expensive to make because there are a lot of ingredients. And more than that, it's just time consuming. But I mean, it's not hard. Maybe I'll make a video like showing how to make it. But basically, it's lettuce on the bottom, and then you put your vegetables in. So you have peas, tomatoes, purple onion, cucumber, and you layer them in, just layers of everything. Then you have a layer of eggs, and then you have a layer of meat. I normally just use ham and turkey. Some people don't eat pork, so you could do without the ham. Then a layer of cheese. You can use whatever type of cheese you want. I like a mix of sharp cheddar and Colby Jack. And you can use whatever type of shredded cheese you want. Cover it with shredded cheese. Then on top of the shredded cheese, you put a layer of mayo. And the mayo, some people say, oh, that's nasty. Who just wants to eat mayo? But I mean, it tastes really good in this context as the topper. And as I said, this is not an exclusive recipe. Other people tried to make it. And I remember I went to a funeral one time, and at this funeral, after the funeral, it was like a dinner, and they had 7-layer salad there as one of the items as part of the dinner, and they had actually made it with Miracle Whip. It was the nastiest thing I've ever tasted. But yeah, so you cover it with a nice layer of mayo, and then you want to top it with bacon bits. Now again, if you don't eat pork, bacon bits, like the fake bacon bits, it's not real bacon. But I actually prefer to use the real crumbled bacon. Comes in a big bag, and it's actually real bacon that's crumbled up, and then you just cover it all with bacon across the top. And then it's best if you make it 24 hours in advance and put it in the refrigerator, let it chill and kind of congeal together, and it's just the best thing you'll ever taste. But anyway, so and my mother has been making this salad for years, and she's really burned out on making it. She hates to make it now. So then people start asking me to make it, because I mean, I make it just as well. But that's the story on the salad. And then nothing goes better with 7-layer salad than fried chicken. So I decided to go to KFC just because it was on my way home. And I wasn't going to fry any chicken because I just wasn't. But yeah, and I'm actually feeling full. eat the rest of this later. But you know, I have another funny story about KFC. And so, another friend of my mother's worked in the hospital back in the 90s when Colonel Sanders was dying here in Louisville. You know, I live in Louisville, Kentucky, where KFC was founded or whatever. And she swears up and down that the Colonel was prejudiced and that he would not let any black people in his room. And now that goes for doctors, nurses, cleaning people. He would not let any black people in his room. That's the story she told all these years. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's the story she's always told. I've also heard before that the Colonel stole the recipe for the 11 ingredients or whatever from a black woman. Now that I do believe, because where would a colonel, if he was a real colonel, learn how to fry chicken like that? But honestly, I have never liked KFC. I hate their original recipe. Now I can eat the crispy. I hate the original recipe. It's just soggy. I don't understand what made it so popular all these years. Shit. But yeah. So you know. But ain't nothing like a good 7-layer salad, honey. I personally find this whole mukbang, whatever, thing a little weird. People sitting and eating on camera and watching it. There is, who is it? B Loves Life. I watch her videos and I find them entertaining. But to me, it's strange to just sit and watch people eat. Now, I watch her videos because I enjoy her family. I think, you know, she has her 2 sons and her husband, and they do like family videos where they're all eating and they have conversation and they talk. And I find that to be entertaining. But just sitting and watching people eat, to me, is weird. But this is what's popular on YouTube. I mean, everybody, even the big YouTubers like goddamn Zoe and all types of people all of a sudden are doing these mukbangs. I said, well, hell, let me do one. But you know, I normally don't eat like this, and I'm trying to get back on my diet. As I said, I've been going through some personal things these past few weeks, and so my diet has not been the best, but I had all but given up fried foods. I don't eat fried foods. This is a special occasion, a special treat for me. But I'm trying to get back into the gym. It's just so hard to go. My trainer that I had, you may have seen him in a previous video, he actually fired me, which is weird. And so I haven't had a trainer. And it's just been hard to motivate myself to go to the gym without having, for me, I'm getting back on a diet, honey. I done put on a few pounds, and honey, I can't have that. Can't have that at all. So, you know, I'm working on it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. But you know, it's you know, I've had weight loss surgery, and so I can only eat so much. Like, I could eat more right now, but I'm running my mouth, which seems to be taking precedent over me eating. But I feel full, and what I ate, I ate a chicken leg. I have a whole thigh here. And I had a big serving of salad, and I ate maybe like a third of it, maybe a fourth, really. So, you know, yeah. I mean, that's where the surgery comes in handy. You really can get full fast. It really limits what you can eat, but at the same time, you can still eat. You can still eat the wrong things easily. Um, I'm sorry, the TV's on mute over there. And The Young and the Restless is on, honey. Y'all watch The Young and the Restless? People make fun of me, make me feel like I'm old because I watch The Young and the Restless. But I've been watching The Young and the Restless since I was a little kid. My great-grandmother, Maddie Bryant, honey, watched The Young and the Restless. And so did my grandmother, so did my mother. And now I watch The Young and the Restless. I know all these characters, been watching it for years. But anyway, I really don't have too much else to talk about. I do have a couple of clips, I guess, maybe, of the weekend. I have, you know what, as I said, I've been going through some different things, and I really want to build an audience with this YouTube, and I want to engage with you all, and you know, just really build it up. So unfortunately, because of some things I've been going through, I have been neglecting this lately for the past couple of weeks, but I promise I'm going to do better. And I have so much good footage. My good friend Lonnie, her birthday was being over a month ago, and we recorded it, you know, going out to the club and, you know, stuff we did, and it's a really great vlog, and I just have not had the time to sit down and edit it. It was actually before the review I did of the wine, but it was so easy doing that wine review because I could just upload it directly. But this is actually a bunch of different clips I have to edit together. And then I have a lot of footage that I just haven't sat down to edit, and I swear I'm going to do better. And I'm going to get back to where I do at least one video a week. I'm going to really try and do two. Nick and Sharon are back together. I'm so happy. Somebody said that Chelsea might be coming back, and when she comes back, she's going to come back with Adam. But you know, the guy who used to play Adam, he's on This Is Us now. But they can get somebody else to play Adam, and that'll really turn them on their heads. But hell, they're both in legal trouble if they try and come back. But I don't know why Victor's trying to take that child away from Nick. He's just being mean. Now I'm talking about the Young and the Restless, Lord. So anyway, I think this has been entirely too long. You know, and B Love's life videos go on for hours while she's sitting there eating. But honestly, this whole mukbang thing, there are people on YouTube who do it. And a lot of them seem to be overweight. So you know it's not good for their health. And honey, this is not something you're going to see from me. Now, if y'all want to tune in and watch me eat a lean cuisine and a salad, I can make them videos 4 or 5 times a week. But people want to tune in to watch a mukbang to watch you eat, I guess, unhealthy food, or food that they would want to eat. I really don't quite understand the purpose. Like I said, I watch B Love's Life more for the entertainment and the conversations they have. But just to sit and watch people eat does absolutely nothing for me. So, you know, I don't understand this whole mukbang thing. But, hey, everybody else is doing it, so I decided to do one. But, it seems that the people who do it a lot, like every day, it can't be good for them, like for their health. Even the ones who aren't overweight, will still, you're eating horrible things every day, fattening stuff. I mean, even if you go to the gym, it's still clogging your arteries and all types of stuff. And so I just don't see how it could be healthy from people. And I know, the only reason I know is because I think the guy was someone who inspired B Love to start doing mukbangs. He actually passed away, and he was a big guy. And so I just don't understand it. And honey, I wouldn't risk my health for nobody. Not for no views, for no money, or nothing else. But anyway, that was just my little rant right there. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I don't know if I'm putting any extra clips in here because, hell, it's already probably going to be over 20 minutes around that point. So I hope y'all enjoy. I will show you my plate. This is what I have left, if you can see. So I have a whole chicken thigh here and all this salad left. I did eat this chicken leg. But KFC's crispy chicken is actually really good. If you don't like the recipe, the original recipe, you should try the crispy. That is if you don't care that the founder may or may not have been prejudiced and probably did steal his recipe from a black woman. Anyway, that's it for this time. I will see you very, very soon with a new video. Thank you as always for tuning in. Please, if this is your first time, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.